Okay, this is Monday morning, August 26th, 2019. This is the first day of Stan and Joe's MGTD xpag engine, and we're going to totally restore it. So this is just a documentary. We're getting a good start here this morning. There's a couple things I wanted to show to you. The first thing is on the cylinder walls look good. They don't have any cross hatching, but that'd be easy to take care of. Now, but the pistons, for some reason, they look totally scratched, like they're sanded. And you can tell this is one of my pistons here. As you can see, the numbers. This is the size of the piston, 6849, and it's got from up here, or front, and they're stamped 80 over. Now on these pistons, there's nothing discernible. It seems to be the top layer has just been totally sanded away. The cylinder walls look okay. The engine does turn over freely. Now on the back two, you can really tell the difference between the front and the back two. You can pretty much see that you've got a blown head gasket, and how the top of these pistons are. Now the only thing on the block that has concerned me is this area right here. I don't know if that's a weld or what it is, but we'll definitely find out. These are, I've got the front two out. These are just rubber, which held the, instead of plugs, they used those. They all came out okay. There's quite a bit of rust, as you would expect, down here. That'll all be cleaned out. And get those two plugs out of there. First thing I'm going to be doing will be to drain the oil. Hopefully there's oil in it. And get it turned over and look at the bottom side of it. I did measure the cylinder walls. They appear to be 40, bored out to 40 over. This is the engine that I'm telling you about. This is the engine number down here, and you can see the color. This is the true MG red that it should be. Comes out really pretty nice. Oh, and on your block, here's one thing. Remember I was telling you there's a little hole right here that's been welded shut, and that's where the plug goes, or that plate. And I tried sanding all that down, but the engine number for some reason has been welded over. The engine number should be right here and stamped in there, but it's totally gone. I don't know why that they would do that, but it does seem to be a late model TD engine, and you can see inside there. Let me get arranged here. how they're going to look. I'll be soaking it in vinegar and get rid of all that rust. That's what it looks like after you've soaked it in vinegar inside and get rid of all that rust. On this one, I've already chased all the holes and chamfered them. So I'll give you a little bit more later. Well, good news. There was a bunch of oil in there. So I can get it undone, but there's a lot of sludge coming out. I don't know if it's metal or what, but you can tell there's a lot of sludge coming out. So, we'll be inspecting the oil, and wow, it's some sludge coming out. So let's get the bottom off and see what we've got. Out yet. I've got to go down and rent the puller, gear puller, pull the timing chain and everything else off. And I'll get that this afternoon probably. And otherwise everything's looking real good inside there. And again, that it does concern me about that that one spot. So I'll let you go for now. Okay, this is the end of day one, and I've got this totally down to the block. The only thing that's in there is the block, and I've still got to get the oil pump side off. The bearings do need to be replaced. There's one right there. That spot is a high spot. That'll wipe out a crankshaft real quick. And over here, the cylinders are really looking pretty good. Now they do need, which I've got the dingleberry here, and this will hone it real good. Now everything else is, the flywheel looks good. The clutch and pressure plate, they will, it'd be silly to put them back in. They're not bad, but it'd be silly to not replace them when you're at this stage. But everything looks like it's going to go back in, back together. So this is the end of day one. I'm going to clean up the block tomorrow, and I may be taking it to a machine shop just to get some advice on what that one that is on the side, and see if they can just tell me if that is a repair, a hole, or what it is. But that's the only thing that concerns me right there. So, okay, end of day one.